Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you how you can hack into the InfosecPrep Virtual Machine on VulnHub. So for this challenge, I was very proud of myself because I tried to do everything by myself without reading the walkthrough. So I managed to gain a shell into the system, but I wasn't able to become a root user using our privilege escalation techniques. But it's okay. I think that I've made some progress here. At least the initial steps, the initial enumeration, I was able to find some information and able to get into the system. So I just need more practice. And without further ado, let's get into it. So if you have not watched my video on how you can actually download the virtual machine and install it on your VirtualBox, definitely check out the link in my description below. So assuming you have watched that and you know how to get the IP address from your virtual machines, we will start off from there. As you can see here, this is what you'll see after you have started the machine. So next, what I want to do is to actually go to that particular website and take a look. Or I would say that we actually do an mmap scan first, right? So let's do an mmap scan. So let's do a version detection on the different services that's happening on the virtual machine and the mmap script. And let's do the IP address. Let's do the IP. Let's put in the IP address, which in this case is 10.0.2.13. So let's try out now. Okay, so port 22 is open and port 80 is open as well. Oh, we found something interesting here. There's a secret.txt. What is that? Interesting. Okay, so now we know that port 80 is open. So let's see. What we can do is we can go to the website 10.0. Then 0.2.13. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so interesting. We have this OSCP voucher. So we have some text over here. So let's read it. See if there's anything interesting. Oh, something interesting here. It says the only user on this board is OSCP. Interesting. Okay. So let's check out our first clue here. First is the secret.txt, which we have found over here, right? Okay, so let's give it a try. Oh, interesting. We have found some gibberish text over here. So usually when I see this equal sign, it makes me think of the base 64 encoding. So let's see whether am I correct or not. So I can use this tool called CyberChef. It's a very powerful tool to help you decode and encode data. So let's go to this website. Okay, so let's copy this chunk of text over and put it over here. Then we can put up from base 64. And ta-da! We have something interesting over here. This is the private key, right? So just now we saw that there's a port 22 open, right? So usually for SSH, we can use a private key to actually log in. So let's see whether we are right. So we just copy this whole chunk of text and create a private key file. So we go to here, Oops. So let's see. Okay, so let's create a folder here. It's called InfosecPrep. Okay, there we go into the folder. And let's create a file. Let's call it private.pm file. We paste our text here. Once we're happy with that, we just click exit, save, And there we have it. So just now we look at our main page. What we see here is that there is some information that we could use to actually log into the system, right? So the thing is the user. So the user on this point is called OSCP. So let's give it a try. HI identity. So the identity file is private.pm. So OSCP and that's our user and our IP address 2.13. Oops, it's bad permissions. So let's run as sudo. Sudo print out password. And there we have it. We managed to become a managed to gain a shell into the system. Okay, so let's this. There's a file here, IP. So let's do that. Let's see what is it about. So next, what we can do is we can put as who am I. So the ID is, so usually if you're a root user, right, then this will become 0. So in this case, I'm not a root user. And if let's say I go up few directories, then I see that there's a root folder. So if I want to go to the root folder, I can't because it's permission denied. Okay. So usually over here, what we can do is to find there's any SUID binaries on certain files. So let's do that. Let's find files with SUID with the SUID permission. So let's do that. So we just want to focus on this, right? All these are the executable files. So let's see if there's anything interesting here. Actually, the most interesting one is is this bash. Okay. So what we'll do usually is when I see this, I will go to this website. So this is where you see all the different So this is a list of documents that shows the Unix binaries that can be used to bypass local security restrictions in the misconfigured systems. So basically, this is where they will tell you what are the things you can do to do a privilege escalation to become a root user. Okay, so let's see. So we have this bash. There's a SUID binary. So what we can do is search for bash. Then look at this. Okay, so reverse shell, we already have a shell. File upload. Maybe not. File download, remote files, nope. Write, read, nope. Library load, nope. SUID bit. Okay, this seems very relevant. So if let's say the binary has a SUID bit, it does not drop the elevated privileges and may be abused to access the file system. Okay. So to interact with the existing SUID binary, skip the first command, which is this one. We will skip it and then run the program using its original path. Okay, so run the bash and then run the -p. Okay, let's look back here. Okay, so this is the path, right? So let's do that. Extra bin bash -p. Let's look at who am I? Oh, now we are the root user. Wonderful. Okay, so let's go up. Go up some more. Okay, so we have the root user over here. Okay, root. We found the flag. Wonderful. So flag.txt. Da 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 da. There we have it. The difficulty for this challenge is easy. I still feel that it's a good learning experience for me. From here, when we do the enumeration, we will look for all the details, right? So we will go to this page itself to see if there's anything interesting, some of the hints that they give. So let's say you have a real world scenario. Your website shouldn't contain a username that can be used by the attacker to actually log into your system. Okay, so that's one thing. So that's it for my short tutorial on these virtual machines. So if you find that this video has been helpful to you, I appreciate it. Give a like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next video.